The window. Sarah lives in a small house on Hill Street. The house is old but nice. It has blue walls and white windows. Sarah is 65 years old. She lives alone now. Every morning, Sarah sits by her front window. She drinks tea and looks at the street. She sees people walk to work. She sees children go to school. She sees the mail person bring letters. The window is Sarah's way to see the world. Sarah knows many people on her street, but they do not know her. She sees them every day. She knows their habits. The man in the red house always runs late. The woman with the dog walks by at 8. The two girls with yellow backpacks sing as they walk to school. Sarah calls them my street family in her mind. Today is different. Today a new person walks on the street. It is a young woman. She has dark hair and wears a long coat. She walks slowly and looks at all the houses. She stops at Sarah's house. She looks at it for a long time. Then she walks away. Strange, thinks Sarah. Who is she? The next day, the young woman comes again. She walks by slowly. She stops at Sarah's house again. She looks at the windows. Sarah hides behind the curtain. She does not want the woman to see her. This happens for 5 days. Every day, the woman comes. Every day, she looks at Sarah's house. Sarah is nervous now. She does not open her curtains. She sits in the dark. She does not watch her street family anymore. On the 6th day, Sarah hears a knock on her door. She is afraid. She does not answer. The knock comes again. Sarah looks through the small hole in the door. It is the young woman from the street. Go away, Sarah says through the door. I do not know you. Please, the woman says. I just want to talk. My name is Emma. What do you want? Sarah asks. I want to ask about this house, Emma says. Did a man named Robert Miller live here once? Sarah is surprised. Robert Miller was husband. He died 10 years ago. Robert was my husband, Sarah says. She opens the door a little. How do you know him? Emma's eyes get big. Can I come in? I have a story to tell you. Sarah is not sure, but she is curious now. She opens the door. Emma comes in. They sit in the living room. I think Robert Miller was my father, Emma says. Sarah cannot speak. She looks at Emma's face. Emma has Robert's eyes and smile. How can this be? That cannot be true, Sarah says. Robert and I had no children. He had a life before you, Emma says. She takes out an old photo. This is my mother and a man. My mother told me the man is my father. His name was Robert Miller. Sarah looks at the photo. The man is Robert when he was young. Before he met Sarah, woman is pretty with dark hair like Emma. My mother died last month, Emma says. I found letters from Robert. He did not know about me. My mother never told him. I wanted to see where he lived. I wanted to know about him. Sarah is quiet. She thinks of Robert. He was a good husband. They were happy. They wanted children but could not have them. Now she learns he had a child he never knew. Robert would have loved you, Sarah says finally. He always wanted a child. Emma starts to cry. I wish I knew him. I can tell you about him, Sarah says. I can show you his pictures. I have his books and things. You are not angry? Emma asks. No, Sarah says. This was before me, and now I have a part of Robert back. You are his family. That makes you my family too. They talk all day. Sarah tells stories about Robert, how he loved to read books, how he made bread every Sunday, how he sang in the shower. Emma laughs and cries. She learns about her father. Before Emma leaves, she asks, Can I come again tomorrow? Yes, Sarah says. Please come. The next morning, Sarah sits by her window again. She watches for Emma. She also sees her street family. The man from the red house is late again. The woman walks her dog. The girls sing on their way to school. But today, Sarah does not just watch. She opens her window. She waves at the woman with the dog. Good morning, she calls. The woman is surprised but smiles and waves back. Sarah feels different. Her house is not so empty now. She has Emma. She has stories to tell and photos to share. She has a new family. When Emma comes that day, Sarah is ready. She has Robert's photo albums out. She has made tea. They sit by the window and look at photos. I saw you watching from this window, Emma says. That's how I knew someone lived here. You're kind. Sarah smiles. This window is my place to see the world. Now the world is coming to me. In the following weeks, Emma comes often. They become close. Emma helps Sarah in the garden. Sarah teaches Emma to make Robert's bread recipe. They put Emma's photo next to Robert's on the wall. Sometimes, life brings surprises. Sometimes, the past comes back in new ways. Sometimes, family is found in unexpected places. Sarah learns this important lesson. She is glad Emma was brave enough to knock on her door. She is glad she opened it. Now, every morning, Sarah still sits by her window. But she does not just watch anymore. She waves. She calls hello. Some people stop to talk. Her street family becomes real family. And sometimes, Emma sits with her. They watch the street together. Two women connected by a man who would have loved to see them together. Two women who found each other through a window to the past.